Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So if it's your first time here, welcome. Thanks for checking it out. If you are returning to the channel, thank you. I appreciate all your guys' support. Yep, there's the estimate. So in the last video that you guys seen, you seen that I bought a John Deere 1025R. Why did I buy that? Well, I will flip you around here and I will show you. So there's a Ford 4000. Yep, I'm getting ready to split some wood, so that's the next video. And there's the new John Deere 1025R. I will do a walk around. Sorry guys, I'm dealing with new equipment, so bear with me. What are some of the specs on this thing? Well, if you watch Tractor Time with Tim, the John Deere 1025R is rated at, it's just under emissions. So it's like 24.3 horsepower or something like that. The bucket itself, it's a 48-inch bucket. And that loader, it's your 120R, I think. I do believe. That loader is capable to pick up 1,000 pounds right off the ground. It's like 750, 800 at peak lifting height. Yep, 120R for the loader. I did buy this thing used. I did not buy it brand new. These things are ungodly. It's got the quick attach bucket, and there are some things I'm doing to it. Eventually I'm going to replace the two rear lights. I got the roll bar for it, but I'm not putting that back on. I put it on and I didn't like it. We got your Frontier BB5048L box blade. If you don't know your numbers, that's a 48-inch box blade. It's got 4 rippers on it, or scarfires as some people call them. So this tractor right here is 4-wheel drive. The Ford 4000, which I believe is rated at 40 horse, is only 2-wheel drive. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So why did I buy a John Deere 1025R? Well, for the simple fact, guys, I do some side jobs here and there. I'm cutting back on the side jobs this year just to have more fun with firewood. Going out to the woods, doing it like we used to do it. If you hear people talking in the background, I'm having windows put in the house. So still adjusting, I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the John Deere. We're actually cutting back on side jobs this year. If something comes up, we can take it. But there's a lot of places where that John Deere can fit that the Ford can't fit, such as certain job sites. I did a job last year up at Tri Lakes, up by Columbia City, Indiana, and I could not get the Ford on that job. It's too big. If I would have had the third function on there, I could have put a grapple on there, and I wouldn't have had to have done everything by hand. But it was a wheelbarrow and me and a chainsaw. That's the only thing that got that job done. Well, as a lot of you guys know, I have a bad back, and doing jobs like that, it really takes it out of me. So I can only work doing what I was doing there 3-4 hours a day. So if I can buy a machine like that John Deere behind me, I can do a lot more in a lot more timely manner. So this past winter, we got one good snowfall that I actually had to plow the drive. I got skis for the bucket. I can do it on the Ford too. The Ford has a bigger bucket, but the Ford's only 2-wheel drive. So the biggest part is the John Deere is 4-wheel drive. The Ford is 2-wheel drive. As you guys seen in that one of the last couple of videos, it was that last video, we were talking about finishing up making that trail. Well, between the field and the woods, I cannot get that Ford in there. It's too big. I'd be driving through crops. I can get the John Deere in there. If you watch Tractor Time with Tim, I keep bringing him up because he does a lot of John Deere stuff. If you've not seen his tractor and you're interested in something like this, go and check him out. I watched countless videos of his before I bought that thing. My buddy was trying to talk me into it last fall, and I think I even said something about getting new equipment. Well, I was talking to the dealer and I backed out because I don't have the money to spend 25-30 grand on a brand new tractor. That's what that thing cost. I've also got a backhoe for that. I've also got a 5-foot back blade for that. I have a 60-inch mowing deck for that. So there's a lot more that John Deere can do than what that 4000 can. Am I going to sell that 4000? No, because that 4000, number one, it can reach the hayloft in that building. It can move these full totes where the John Deere can't. But man, that's $10,000 that you could be making. Well, there's a lot of stuff. That tractor's paid off. That tractor's paid off. So neither one of these tractors owe me anything. But it's just like cutting wood, guys. Each one of these tractors has a specific job. So I've got a box blade for that. The box blade's on there. And I also forgot, it's another video coming up, I've got a 6-foot landscape rake for that tractor that we have to get put together and get put back to use. So for this tractor, the box blade, a 5-foot back blade, the mower deck, and the loader, put a comment down in the section below how much you guys think I paid for that, and I'll let you guys know on the next video what I paid for this. If you're in the tractor market, do your homework. So there's a lot more reasons why I bought that John Deere. And if you want to know more information on that John Deere, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, and it will let you know when I upload videos, especially on that new John Deere. Flip here. This thing is dirty. I've had this thing, it's been paying itself off. It's also a quick attach bucket. That's the one thing I don't like about these John Deeres, is they have your John Deere quick attach. So that means you have to buy John Deere Frontier attachments for it. unless you go to like Titan Attachments and buy the conversion plate where you can go from the John Deere to the Bobcat SSQA. Then you can start hooking up to any attachment. But you gotta remember, doing that, you're gonna put yourself out a little bit farther, so you're not gonna be able to pick up as much. I got a lot of jobs coming up for this. The one main job right now that I gotta get done here soon is that's cracked, and it's also cracked down there. So that wall I'm actually gonna dig out so I can back the dump trailer up in there after I get that all cleaned up. So that's why I bought that John Deere. Instead of the Ford and the four-wheeler, which with the four-wheeler I still gotta do a lot of the manual labor myself, but it's doable. But with that John Deere, I can do a lot more in a lot less time. It's also a lot more compatible to what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm not gonna bore you guys. If you guys have any questions about this John Deere, put them down in the comment section, and we'll get your questions answered. So as I said, there are a lot more videos of this John Deere coming up. Is a Ford 4000 going anywhere? I've said it before and I'll say it again. No. That's my baby. I like that thing. So anyways, if you want to see that thing run, hit that subscribe button. And also guys, I forgot to say something in the last video. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I have also created a new page, Outdoors with Andy. We will be having photos on there. I will put some videos on there. Sometimes I will put work stuff on there. Like this last week, I was down in Fort Myers, Florida, and I posted some videos from that, or pictures from that, whatnot. So go on Facebook, look me up, Outdoors with Andy. Get you a last look at those pair. So there it is. If you guys want to watch that Easton Made 916 run, be looking for that next video. Until then, as I always say, be safe, be kind, help somebody out this week, and have a wonderful week with your families. Thanks for watching, guys. See you at the next one.